Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. I have a little mental mobility or some nice breath work practices, stepping in towards kind of our meditation practice, if you will. I remember when I first got into yoga, breath work and meditation wasn't something I was interested in at all, but once I started doing my formal training, it's definitely something that I wanted to dive deeper into and just enjoyed quite a lot more than I thought I would. So I thought I would share this with you guys today. Hopefully you enjoy, and let's get right into it. Before we get started, you may want to lift your hips with maybe a cushion or a blanket or something like that. We're going to be sitting cross-legged for a little while here, or it doesn't have to be cross-legged. Whatever position is comfortable for you. You can come to your knees or sit on a chair. You can do the last half of this laying down if you wanted. Whatever is comfortable for you. But for the Kapalabhati, you want to be seated upright. And also, before we start the Kapalabhati, I just want to say some counter-indications. So if you have any form of heart disease, you're pregnant, or have anything kind of going on with your abdominals, if that's ulcers or some kind of like surgery, you are going to just want to skip the first half of our breathwork exercise and find yourself at the ocean breath or Ujjayi breath, because we don't want to be harming our core for any reason. If you have any of those things going on, just skip to the next part. I will put a little indicator in for you to easily hop to, and if you're not interested in that, that's okay. Next video will be for you. So let's get into it. We are going to start with Kapalabhati, or breath of fire. It's a warming breath that will heat up your body, engage your core, and just get some energy moving. The breath itself, you're going to be drawing your navel into your spine sharply on the exhale like this. And the inhale should be relatively passive. So we are going to do 3 rounds of this. At the end of each round, we are going to take a full deep inhale in and a full exhale out. And then we are going to hold our breath for as long as is comfortable for you. And then whenever you come to your maximum, don't push until you're going to pass out or anything like that. Just only go as far as is comfortable. Then when you need to take a breath in, take a full deep breath in, and we are going to retain our breath at the top for, again, as long as comfortable. Once you've held your breath as long as comfortable with a full exhale, you're going to take a deep full breath in and hold at the top for, again, as long as is comfortable for you. And then you can release whenever you need to. And we'll sit in a little bit of passive awareness, kind of observing how each round makes our body and mind feel. Hopefully it's going to calm your mind and clear your thoughts. And then we'll get back into each round. So, taking a nice breath in for nothing, breath out, a little breath in, and begin. Deep breath in, full exhale out, retaining your breath at the bottom and engaging your pelvic floor, abdomen, and dropping your chin for throat lock. Deep inhale in, holding at the top. And release. Just taking a moment to feel how your body reacted after that round. Staying relaxed, I will mention that you can find your own rhythm for the exhales out, anywhere from every 1 to 3 seconds. No more than that, because you might get a little bit lightheaded. We don't want that. And you're welcome to close your eyes. And generally, the more you can close your eyes and calm the mind, the better. So, starting with our second round, we'll take a nice deep breath in, full exhale out, small breath in, and begin. Deep breath in, full exhale out, holding breath out, and finding your 3 locks: pelvic, abdomen, and throat. Deep breath in whenever you're ready, holding at the top, and finding your locks again. Exhaling whenever you're ready, closing your eyes, sitting in passive awareness. And to begin round 3, take a nice deep breath in, full exhale out, breath in for nothing, and begin. Full breath in, complete exhale out, holding at the bottom, engaging your Uddiyana Bandha locks. Deep breath in whenever you're ready, holding at the top, engaging your locks. Releasing whenever it feels good for you. Once again, sitting in passive awareness, observing how the breath work has affected your body and mind so far. Maybe taking a big deep breath in and releasing that part of our practice. I'm now going to guide you through our ocean breath practice. So you want to think about creating a soft restriction at the back of your throat, kind of the same way you would when you're breathing into a mirror. You can practice now by putting your palm in front of your face, like trying to fog a mirror up, like, but we're going to keep our mouths closed. It'll sound something like this, but again, it'll be with your mouth closed. I'm just demonstrating that so you can kind of hear my breath with my mouth open. You can find your own pace for your ocean breath when you breathe in. Try and make sure it's for the same amount of time as you're breathing out. You can always choose to retain the breath for a count or two at the top and at the bottom of your inhale and exhale. That's totally up to you, but we're going to start to cool down our breathwork practice here and finding some calming, cooling breaths. So whenever you're ready, you can try for that retention in the back of your throat. Just take your first breath in. And whenever you're ready, you can let that go and return to a passive breath. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel nice and calm after our Kapalabhati and Ujjayi breath work, or breath of fire and ocean breath. So a warming and cooling breath for you today. Maybe you feel nice and centered, or at least that's the hope. Anyways, thank you. Have a wonderful day.